Hello Aries, this is your July reading. Before we get started, I did want to let you know, as I had done for the other signs, that on July 3rd, Venus entered Cancer, and on July 28th, Venus enters Leo. Also, all month, Jupiter, Saturn, and Neptune will be retrograde. And of course there was a solar eclipse. Excuse me. But that energy can affect you throughout the rest of the month. So I also wanted to mention that it was my feeling that for the rest of 2019, that would be July through December of 2019, for some of the work that I was doing, I had the very specific feeling that the global energy was going to be potentially chaotic and somewhat dark. So I just wanted to mention that. And make sure, excuse me, that I put it into these last two readings that I hadn't put up yet. So Aries, let's see what's going on with you. Aries, maybe a hard time for you communicating this month. So we may want to have a look at that. Excuse me. If you are new here, welcome. If you are coming back, thank you so much for coming back to sit with me again. Aries, struggling with some potentially young or immature energy. Someone coming back over and over with these really lovely but empty promises, or really, they used to call them sweet nothings. Do you know what I mean? Like this, oh baby kind of stuff. But it leaves you kind of like very breathless, but then kind of screwed in the end, because then you're kind of like a fish out of water, you know, and this person is just kind of watching the show. They're watching you gasp for air, and then you're stuck, and this person is losing nothing by doing this. And then you break from this person. You feel bothered by this. You text them, why did you do this? Why did you do this? You left me high and dry. This isn't going anywhere. What are we? You told me, you know, in the moment you loved me, and then the minute I'm out the door, the minute you don't have eyes on me, you forget all these things you said. And this is making this person feel all the more powerful. This person has a dark side going on. They are not, there's a little more to it. They have plans, and it may potentially be that they had plans to move. They may be, if they're college age, they may have had plans of going to another school, and when that fell through, they got really upset. or someone in their family may have been asking them to make these plans and they didn't want to, and so now they're just sort of going off the deep end. For other people that are a little bit older, because we have this again, the ram showing up. If they're a little bit older, they are having what appears to be a bit of a midlife crisis, and they are going off the deep end. They are coming to a point in life where they're having almost like a second. They say some people do several careers in their life, but this person is having almost like this, what they consider to be the second part of their life. I'm trying to think of how to. They basically don't know what they're doing. They're coming to a point where they're thinking, I want to be free. I don't want to do what I have done with the first portion of my life, but I don't know. I don't have a direction. I do not want to feel any bonds. I don't want to be told what to do. But they feel justified about doing this. Here you are in the middle of all of this, Aries. There's intimacy happening in the background, but it's, I don't know how to it's like a winter of the heart, though. You're pressed in on all sides. You have a very unusual way of thinking at this time, Aries. Either this is someone you knew for a long time and this is a very old relationship, because this signal of youth is coming up over and over again. This could even be, for some of you, this could be a son, and you're watching them behave in a way that is off the rails. You know, maybe they're getting into a promiscuous phase and it's bothering you. But for others of you, this is a relationship that is locked in an immature phase that this person has no intention of coming out of, and you are turning a very blind eye. It's just youth, all across the board. Aries, and you're thinking that this person is going to like turn over a new leaf and bring you into, around September, at some point in August, this is going to, you're going to get a hard kick somewhere about what this person really looks like, and you're going to be forced to see them for what they are. And I don't mean that in a cruel way. I mean, that's okay. You know, it's okay to see someone for what they are and what they're doing, because that will allow you to operate in a way that is much more useful for where you need to be and what you want to do, Aries. I'm not sure. Maybe you need to hold on to this for some reason, but Aries, I can tell you by what is in front of me, and of course you know the situation best. This is there is a lot of sexual energy all over the place. This person is saying all the right things. But their feelings are not, I mean, I'm sure they're taking you out. They may even be, you know, generous with their cash or the way they date you in terms of taking you out. They may even give you things when you need it. When it comes down to the wire. But there's a price. There's always a price you're paying for this situation. And they're always setting you back at the first square. You're working really hard where this person is concerned. It's always a bit of a pearl, the pearl necklace situation. Meaning, you know, in order for you to make a full pearl necklace, you would have to you'd have to wait so long for each pearl to be created, you know, because you have to wait for, you know, you have to wait for that shell to get irritated to create that pearl. And you'd have to wait for that to be done over and over and over and over. So there's a lot of irritation that comes. They're just waiting for you to figure this out. I mean, they're thinking you know. You know, and then it becomes the situation of, you know, do you go into something new or stay with the devil you know? I mean, I don't know, Aries. This is a pretty... This person also knows something about you. They know something about you, and they are dancing all over it. They know your insecurities. They're promising you stability because they know you like that. They know you don't want to be alone. They know you don't... They're telling you everything you want to hear. I won't leave you alone. You're beautiful. It's the same as I said in the beginning. This is like when a child, you know, looks up at you and bats their eyes. Because they know that they're so attractive and sweet looking that you probably won't tell them no. You know, people talk all the time about how children will wait and wear a parent down. But not all children do that. Once in a while, you'll get a child that knows that kindness and sweetness are the way to wear a parent out. I would look for more information, Aries, about what this person's intentions, their real intentions are. I would work on guarding what you need a bit more, and so you're not so wide open to this person. And you know, that Tower moment may be more of a blessing than anything. You know, as always, I think sometimes just really paying attention to your own intuition is incredibly important. It is incredibly important. You know what these answers are. The readings, I think, for a lot of people are just a nod to what you already know is occurring. So just be aware, Aries. As always, if you wanted to leave a like or a comment or share anything that's happening, I read everything that goes on. I reach out and correspond with everything that goes on. So as always, Aries, be safe through August, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.